But for this short time, I think they are going to chop off my head for this. I think we should get Ronaldo. I have my reasons. Georg. See, I have my reasons. Ronaldo brings in something different. Now forget the Ronaldo you saw at Man U. It's obvious that
is Ronaldo.
No. Sometimes situations defines a man.
I think we have a Pesmoga in the building. Pesmoga.
Like I was saying, sometimes a situation does not define a man. How he reacts to that situation is actually what defines him. And Ronaldo clearly did not react well. No doubt about that. He didn't go about the whole situation well. But then he offers a different gameplay entirely. He won't give you the energy Jesus is giving you. He won't come back to track back for you for 2-3 matches straight for 90 minutes. It's not possible.
But tracking back is the fundamental of Arteta's. Gunners of Africa, we are back, and the EPL is back. You know how we do on this channel. We bring you match preview, review, fans reaction, and midweek shows. And this is the match preview show for the game between Arsenal and West Ham United. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm here with two Arsenal faithfuls. Prie to the chest.
Cheers.
You're welcome to the show. And Nino.
Yeah.
Always nice to have you here. So let's dive into what we have for today without any further ado. 4 wins out of 5 against the Hammers. And just 1 draw. How do you expect going into this game?
Obviously, I expect a win. But then, Michael Oliver, I don't know. I don't know.
You're skeptical about him?
Well, he's a bit controversial. I think he has reffed over 12 matches this season. He has dished out more than 40 cards this season.
He was the ref. The game we played, the Liverpool game actually. He was the referee.
Was he the ref?
Yeah, he was.
Was he the ref?
Exactly.
Okay, well, that's a good one. Well, if you do 99 good, you do 1 bad. Everything don't spoil.
You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear.
Well, I expect it to be a great win because West Ham are actually nowhere to be found right now. We are actually first in the position. West Ham is 16th. Obviously, they can kick in form, but then we score above 2 point something average goals scored per match. And they are like 0.8, and that's really, really poor. So I don't really expect them to be a problem for us. I don't expect them to be a trouble. Yeah.
So Priya, going into this game, what do you expect to see?
It's quite a tricky game because the boys are coming fresh out from the World Cup, still blending, still getting used to the whole system and everything. So, and basically the Western players, most of them didn't go to the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but history. If you are following history and everything, I think West Ham, based on stats, West Ham is like the most. We've actually beaten West Ham the most in the history of Premier League. That's after Everton.
Yeah,
after Everton. Yeah, like
right,
the second most.
I think it's 34.
Yeah, 34. Yeah, 34. So going by history and everything, even Arteta's record himself too, he has like 5 wins, yeah?
4 wins.
4 wins out of 5.
Out of 5.
Just
and remember, he has actually, I think he has considered 1 goal in the last 3 matches he has reffed at home.
Okay.
At home, he has considered 1 goal, I think. So it's supposed to be pretty easy.
Yeah, the odds are in our favor, so let's just hope it comes out nice since now.
So looking at this game,
Yeah.
what part of the pitch do you think this game will be won or lost?
Well, about that, it's going to be war. It's going to be war because West Ham sometimes prove to be stubborn unnecessarily. Like from nowhere, they just become stubborn. They have amazing players, likes of Fornals, Declan Rice, Paqueta, some other amazing guys too. But I think if this game is going to be won, it's going to be our attackers. And seeing the fact that we've lost Gabriel Jesus to a knee injury, it's even going to be more harder for us, I think. But we can come out of the win. Our midfield, I don't think they can match it. They have good midfielders, no doubt. But then I think our midfield has gotten to a point where the cohesion there is too strong for a poor West Ham of this period to break it. So where it's going to be won is our strikers. At worst, we could get a draw, but I don't see us losing. So we need, if we are going to win and win well, our attackers would have to be like 100% of their game.
So, Priya, where do you feel this game? We won or lost? What part of the pitch?
Okay, so basically, I'm supposed to say Antonio, would be like a major threat, but he has proved to be insignificant in our previous matches. You understand? So I'm just looking forward to a West Ham and Arsenal defense. Sorry, that's like good. You understand? Like shaky Gibre, he should just be normal. You understand? And then Ben White, if he's going to start, and who is going to start for us in place of Saliba? Nobody knows.
Holding.
Hey, Holding. Can Holding hold?
Holding is holding.
I think that's another thing.
Holding is holding.
I think that's another thing because
that's an issue.
we just have to win this thing.
Well, let's look at it from this angle. Holding is a player who wants to prove himself, and Nketiah wants to also prove himself. So I think they are both in similar situations.
Okay.
You're not getting enough game time, and this is a game for you to actually prove yourself.
Yeah.
You understand?
The thing is, I think we have actually forgotten Holding's role. Holding is the final lock. Like, there's nothing to prove. We know him as the final lock.
Yeah,
we know him as the person that comes in when we need to secure that win.
Yeah, but looking at the way things are currently, even if you are the final lock, you need to step up when the team needs you.
Well, unless he steps up, unless he has, I've lost faith. Like I always say in our WhatsApp group, like I always say, in case you guys don't know, we have a WhatsApp group. So please, you can just comment under the link under the page, and we'll drop the link there for you. So in our WhatsApp group, I always say that we've tasted quality. Holding is not up to the standard Saliba is giving us. He can do it 1 match, 2 match. Can he keep it up for us? So this whole thing, this whole World Cup, like I said during the World Cup discussion we had, is a course. Because now Saliba has to go for an extended break. And then we are going to have Holding. We have matches against West Ham, Brighton, and I think Newcastle. And I doubt if Saliba will be available for the 3 of them.
He should be.
He should be?
He should be.
Okay.
Man didn't really play much in the World Cup anyway.
Oh, that's true. But then I just hope. See, having Holding and Gabriel Magalhaes, 2 time bombs, it's disastrous. Who is going to control who? Who is going to calm who? I wish Tomiyasu was available so that Ben White would actually switch into central back and Tomiyasu stays as right back. But it is what we have now. So it's left for the coach and the players to individually decide and say, yes, I need to give my own quota to this title charge my club is heading for. For Nketiah, I'm sorry, man. I'm not expecting anything, man. Like, he had preseason match. He was not pressured, but look at what he was doing. My hope is on Saka and Martinelli and possibly Fabio Vieira, Odegaard, and Marquinhos to do something. I don't have faith in Nketiah anymore.
So talking about this whole thing where the game can actually be won or lost, where do you think West Ham can hurt us, and what has to be done to avoid it?
Well, I feel like they are going to use this true pass because obviously they won't be able to bypass our midfield. So they want to be throwing the balls, like long balls, since they have mighty guys like Antonio there. And the other, I think not Thomas Suchek. There's one other tall attacker they have. Now, you have Holding, you have Gabriel, guys that can panic. Just give the long ball and those guys might panic and you just score. I think that's the only way they can actually hurt us.
So, Priya, over to you.
Yeah, I think it's right because in previous matches, our previous meetings, that has always been their strategy. You understand? They just lob the ball. Then this guy, what's his name? Antonio, just like get the ball, then bully defenders and everything. It's big body. So that has always been the strategy and everything. So yeah, I feel Nino is right, like 100% right. I feel that will be the strategy. You understand? Let's see how it goes.
I see Nketiah getting a goal in that game. Actually, I see Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah, you heard it here first. Getting a goal in that game.
Hat-trick.
I not talk that one.
Please, if Nketiah doesn't get a goal, come for him. Come for his head.
If Nketiah doesn't get a goal, bill on me, I will take you guys out. Bills on me.
Okay.
I'm
down for that. I'm down for that.
The thing is that Nketiah, like on his stead, he keeps on like falling our hands. Understand? That for me, I feel that number 14 is even too big on him. Like it's too big. I think
like
that's,
for real, man. You're saying the truth.
Him.
Why will you give? No offense to Alba. I don't hate him, but why will you give someone that messed up so bad? You give a fresh youth, a youth that has a bright future. You give him the number. Man should have taken 44 first and allowed the cost or whatever to dry down before he puts on 14. Because what happened to Alba is actually happening to him. He sees empty post, he doesn't score. Time will come, he will start stopping his teammates' goal from entering the post.
But I believe that this is the time for Nketiah to actually repay the fate showed.
Will he take it?
By Edu and Arteta.
Will he take
the
it?
contract and the number 14 JC. That's the manager actually telling him, I believe in you.
He go take
That's what I'm trying to say. This is his chance to actually repay that fate.
No fair so, but that guy get coconut.
And I believe Nketiah has been actually a decent player. You can see the number of goals he has actually
decent.
Yeah.
Keyword decent.
I believe he has been a decent player.
Number of goals.
I saw a post. I think number of games and number of goals. Saka has played more number of games and has more number of goals.
Yes.
Nketiah is second on the list. Less number of games. Smith Rowe is on that list. All the guys on that list.
Okay, please.
And then
how old is Nketiah?
23, I guess.
Nketiah is 23, and we have players that are 19, 20, 21, 22 that are actually playing high performance football.
I guess Nketiah said the difference is those ones are actually playing.
You don't need too much matches to prove yourself that you are good. You take the opportunity you get and utilize it. If you can't score, you assist. Remember when we all know Martinelli was good. He had an injury and everything. And we're playing Aubameyang. When we started fielding in Martinelli, what happened? We started seeing outputs. He started making run-ins. He was pressing forward and backward. Like, he doesn't need to score. Jesus doesn't score much of our goals.
Yeah, you see
his impact. Thank you. But we see the effort he's giving. We see the seriousness he has. Like, you as a young boy, I don't know, man. Maybe you guys have faith, but I don't have faith in him. So, and I hope that our board, if we can't get a proper striker, we should get a winger that can score. That's just what I hope.
So, stick with Nketiah or go for someone else.
That was in January.
Yeah.
Obviously, go for someone else now. They're like 1,001 mad better strikers. You understand? We've always kept our hopes high on Nketiah and everything. So I feel now is the right time to move on. In short, we would have moved on since, but I don't know. But if there's a chance, why not? We should go for a better winger and striker. You understand? Definitely.
If it's about going for a striker, I won't say we should, because we won't be able to get a lethal striker this January, unless for Juventus that's in crisis that would want to sell, and if the price is nice, we should buy, because next year Nketiah and Balogun should just go. Maybe we can actually add a buyback clause or something that can make us get them back.
You want Balogun to go?
He should go.
What?
I know he hasn't been given the time, but see, we have Jesus. We don't need another striker to go on loan and come back and we start saying they need playing time, or they need time to adapt. We need players that will come in and give their all once and for all. But for this short time, I think they are going to chop off my head for this. I think we should get Ronaldo. I have my reasons. Georg. See, I have my reasons. Ronaldo brings in something different. Now forget the Ronaldo you saw at Man U. It's obvious that
is Ronaldo.
No. Sometimes situations defines a man.
I think we have a Persmoga in the building. Persmoga.
Like I was saying, sometimes a situation does not define a man. How he reacts to that situation is actually what defines him. And Ronaldo clearly did not react well. No doubt about that. He didn't go about the whole situation well. But then he offers a different gameplay entirely. He won't give you the energy Jesus is giving you. He won't come back to track back for you for 2-3 matches straight for 90 minutes. It's not possible.
But tracking back is the fundamental of Arteta's style of play.
Exactly.
Tracking back can be the fundamental of Arteta's style of play. But when it gets to a position where you need to what's this English now? Like, make use of what you have or find another solution. You have to look for every possible solution.
The solution is looking elsewhere, not Ronaldo. That is the solution.
Serious right now.
That is the solution.
He still has his fear factor.
Yeah, we know that.
Ronaldo cannot be up front and not keep defenders at work. He will make sure they don't rest, especially when we are on the ball. You see him trying to pick positions, and picking those positions will actually drag defenders away from the normal position. He can be doing that and allow other of our players to score. I know what I'm saying.
What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, Persmoga has already said Ronaldo. So let's
PS Nino.
PS Nino. Yeah. I don't know, but aside bands, like aside banter and everything, seeing Ronaldo play for Arsenal is like a dream. To be like a dream come true.
It's going to be a win-win. Like, we are going to sell jerseys, like, man,
for the brand and everything.
More fan base.
But let's be realistic. Ronaldo has passed his.
Obviously, he has. Has Ibrahimovic passed? No. But whenever Ibrahimovic comes in, he does something. Like, I'm not saying he's going to give us 1-1 goal for the remainder of the match. No. But all I'm saying is he brings a better and a different kind of gameplay entirely.
Yeah, I think aside the whole football thing, the most important thing when it comes to this Ronaldo situation is the fact that is the whole atmosphere in the dressing room and everything.
Yeah.
All those issues surrounding him being in the dressing room and possible issues with Arteta and the rest. So I think that's a major.
I don't think he's going to get into an issue with Arteta. I doubt that.
Are you sure?
See, he had issues with Ten Hag because naturally the dressing room is toxic.
But let's look at what we are building right now. Look at what we are building right now.
It is a short-term solution.
Arteta,
I'm not saying we should buy him.
Arteta is a manager who is not even ready. You've seen his interviews. He has told you if this player is not going to actually fit the project. and not improve the first team. Arteta is the manager who's looking at long-term solutions, not short-term solutions.
In January, you don't look at long-term solutions. Bro, we all know this. We were lucky to get Aubameyang in January. But you don't look at long-term solutions in January. You just bring people that would support to push you from where you are, to just push you a little. You just need a little push.
Okay.
So do you want to tell me now that Ronaldo doesn't have anything to offer? That's number one. Two, do you want to tell me that Ronaldo would not fit into Arteta's style?
Okay, well, PS Morgan and PS Nino. If you can carry that negotiation for Arsenal, I think you should actually handle it. So let's move over to something quickly. If you were given the opportunity to take one West Ham player, who would that be and why?
I've forgotten their names, though. This whole World Cup thing, if I'm going to take, I think Declan Rice. Thomas Suchek too, but I think Declan Rice. I'll pick Declan Rice. And why I'll pick him is, over the years, he has shown consistency in this West Ham team, both when they are doing well and when they are not. He has played central back a few times, and he plies his trade in the defensive midfield. He's stable. He's straightforward, not too dynamic, but straightforward to the point. So I think I'll pick him.
Scamacca.
Who is that?
Scamacca. You know Scamacca?
They said pick someone that would influence the team, not someone that would add to numbers, man.
Have you seen goals? Like, have you seen goals scored
on YouTube? Yes.
Crazy. No, not YouTube, man. Like crazy goals, man. Like crazy. So Scamacca for me, because I feel that guy is like a striker. It's like definition of like a modern day striker. He scores from outside the box, inside the box, everywhere, and he's good with his head too. So if we take him, like if given the opportunity and we take him here, he will be like a very good backup striker, or he'll be a very good competitor with Gabriel and so on. So Scamacca all day.
That's fair. That's fair. It's about player options who I like. And I've not really watched that Scamacca of a guy. I don't want another Giroud, man. Nobody the one who go buy, then he would do rubbish for us, and later he will start doing well, and they will say Arsenal was not
so
well patient or something.
Judging based on what you said about Nketiah, will you take Scamacca?
Short term, yes.
Okay. And so we took our time to reach out to some Arsenal fans for them to give us their take on the game between Arsenal and West Ham. Here is what they had to say.
Good morning, my name is Emma Breed and I'm calling from Abuja. My thoughts about Arsenal versus West Ham, I'm giving it to the Gunners because of the form at which we ended the half part of the season before going for the World Cup. I feel if we're going to build on that momentum and take up the season, it's a game that I see a victory, because the West Ham team has not really been good. They are 16th on the log, and it's a team that we can easily crush, considering that David Moyes has not won against any of the top 6 teams in his stay in the English League. I think it's now about to change now. And one thing of concern to every Arsenal fan is the injury to our key striker, Gabriel Jesus. Somebody that has come into the team and actually created a lot of impact, and this is a point where Nketiah has to come and not actually fill up his shoes, but actually do his bit for the team till we get our striker back. So I feel coming back from his performance last season, at the tail end of last season, I feel he's somebody that can actually take up that fight and see how far he can go with the team. And considering he has a lot of potentials on the flanks also with Gabriel Martinelli and Saka, considering the World Cup they had, I feel it's a win-win for the Gunners, and I see us cruising through this game on the 26th, the Boxing Day. It's a win. My prediction would be a 2-0 win for the Arsenal side. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and this is me wishing the Gunners have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. So thank you.
On Monday, 26th of December, the Arsenal at the Emirates goes up against West Ham United, a match that has promised to live up to the expectations. It's a tough match in every opinion because this is one of the best teams outside the top six. This team accept Brighton. And to think this is one of the matches in a run that involves Newcastle, Brighton, and Man United. And if you're including Tottenham also. So it happens to be a really tough period for Arsenal. But that period starts on Monday. Arsenal have to put in everything they have. It's their first match after the internationals. That is the World Cup. And so players are getting back into shape and trying to gain chemistry. Arsenal have played a lot of friendly games before this game, and you expect them to be in the mood. But you can't do that, especially if there's been a long period for a competitive match. This is their first competitive match in a while, and then they'll have to live up to it. I think getting Saliba back will be very instrumental. We can't lean on Holding. I have no faith in Holding to be exact. So I'm getting so if we can get Saliba back into the side and Zinchenko, and Nketiah has a lot to prove, and I think he's going to do that. So the Arsenal to be really should be really focused on this. I believe what Mikel Arteta can bring. I believe what the team can bring on that day. I think it's down to us being defensively solid and being able to take our chances. So yes, I'm going for an Arsenal win, a very difficult win because there's no way you underrate West Ham, who most of their players haven't gone to the World Cup, and so they are fit and ready for the game. So yes, so catch up this game on the 26th, 19:30 by Nigerian time. That's probably 7:30 in the evening. Come on, Arsenal.
Hi guys, this is Decency. Welcome to Ghana, South Africa. Yeah, I just want to talk about the match between Arsenal versus West Ham. In the second half of the season, and we're going to restart the Premier League. Now, the players back from the World Cup, 10 Arsenal players went to the World Cup. Very few were actually involved in the major games for their respective countries. Yeah, but they're all back apart from Saliba, who is still out because he just finished the World Cup final last Sunday. Uh, I'm going for Arsenal win against West Ham. The past five matches, we've drawn one. Arsenal won four. So I'm still going to root for that because we've always won them. And this is at home. Last match, 2-1 away. May in their home. Arsenal won. So this time around, we're still going to win them again. And we're going to be missing Saliba. Yeah. And then we'll have Real Nelson. This Nelson that's out injured. One or two other persons not fit. Smith Rowe is still out. But I believe we're going to win. Then we'll have Nketiah, who's going to be replacing Gabriel Jesus. I'm going to give that a 40% because I don't really trust Nketiah. He's not always delivering, but I believe 40% it should be enough for him to prove himself. He may not always cover up what Gabriel Jesus does, but I still see him standing in for him. Not too worried about that. Arsenal winning 2-0. I can bet all my money on that. So guys, welcome to Ghana's Africa, Ghana South Africa. Subscribe, like the page. Thank you.
Guys, good day to you. My name is Minister for Enjoyment, and I'm glad to be, in Ghana's Hub, yeah, Ghana South Africa. So, um, about our match on Boxing Day, Arsenal versus West Ham. It's going to be a very, very, very interesting game. Owing that the Premier League is resuming after a month, and that's something I really look forward to. Honestly, I really look forward to it. And yeah, Arsenal. I miss my Arsenal. It feels good to be, coming back and find out that you're still in the top. It's with 5 point gap and all that. So yeah, um, it's going to be an interesting game. I won't say really tough because I think as a team, we have faced tougher opponents. It's going to be an interesting game owing to the fact that I look forward to seeing what Arsenal will be doing, in that game as a team. It's been a while the boys play together, like everybody. So, and I guess I'm expecting a win, nonetheless. It's West Ham, they will surely put up a fight and all that. But I believe we'll face tougher opponents. So, and I know we can beat West Ham, and yeah. Uh, I know we have an issue in the Gabriel Jesus injury. It's worrisome, but Nketiah, I have faith in Nketiah. I know many people they're all panicking and they're worried that Nketiah will not be able to deliver. But come to think of it, I don't think Nketiah really had enough playing time with our first team. So I believe if he plays with our first team, he's going to do better. He's going to play well. And we have the likes of Saka, we have the likes of Martinelli, they are back. We have Odegaard that's well rested, you know, and all that. Partey is back. The guys that keep this team together, they are back. So I strongly believe that there will not be much difference with Partey, sorry, with Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus. So I really hope. Yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm very, very optimistic. No, I hope um Nketiah really puts in the work, and with a little bit of luck, and I hope he delivers. Just play this thing and win them. I'm gunning for a win. In fact, I'm sure we are going to win West Ham. I'm not too confident, but I'm very, very optimistic. So it's nice being in Gunners Hub, Africa. So my name is Mr. Fengramin.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael, and I just want to talk about the Boxing Day EPL game with Arsenal versus West Ham United at the Emirates Stadium. It's going to be a cracker, judging with the fact that it's a London derby, and it's a restart of the EPL after the World Cup break. So every team will want to give it their all to have a win in the restarts. Before the break, Arsenal was first on the log with a 5 points gap to their close rival Manchester City, and West Ham, which are 16th on the log and struggling to avoid the relegation zone, will want to give a fight to the Arsenal team. And the Arsenal World Cup players, which I believe, even though they haven't had much rest, will step up in the end of the day and fight to win. Because if Arsenal should want to end up being the champions of EPL 2022-2023, they should start this restart with a win to give them more courage and morale, and give them more confidence to show that they can do it. The only challenge Arsenal could have is the injury of their top striker, Gabriel Jesus, which he picked at the World Cup. But with a player like Nketiah, Arsenal, he could manage and step up just like he did last season when Aubameyang was not in the team. So I believe in the end, Arsenal will run away with a win. I'm predicting Arsenal 3, West Ham 1.
Your predictions for this game?
I'll go with 3-1 for the Arsenal. 3-1.
Who is getting the goals?
This one is hard though. Okay, Nketiah, like you said, Prophet. Nketiah, Saka will score, and then Ramsey will score one.
Who's going to score?
Ramsey.
At some point, I thought I heard Ramsey. Before now, our last 5 matches has been 4 wins and 1 draw, and that draw came against Southampton away from home. We have a very, very perfect run, 100%, like 100%, man. So, if I think the match is going to be a low-scoring one, a 2-0 kind of game. We are going to obviously keep clean sheets, yes, because that's us. That's what we do.
Who's getting the goals?
I can't actually say the particular player that will score, but I think 1 goal will come from our defense, and then the other could be maybe our attacker or something. I can't call who, Maybe Martinelli and Rob Holding. Possibly, even though I don't like him more.
Holding is holding.
Dino.
And holding will hold.
He should
On
come
Monday.
and hold goals for us when we score.
Watch, believe. Holding and Nketiah, believe.
Yo, don't call Nketiah, man.
Believe. Holding and Nketiah on Monday, believe. Nketiah is getting a goal.
Please remind me, you are going to chop off his head. I'll serve you his head.
Nketiah is getting a goal on Monday.
Nketiah.
Thank you for being on the show. Watch out for Nketiah on Monday. I said it. You heard it here first. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Please, it helps this channel a lot. And thank you for watching.